Hi guys, how are you doing today? I really want to discuss with you one very important question, and it is about exciting cars. The question is, what is the exciting car for you? What car do you really want to buy, own and drive? And it's not that obvious and simple like it seems from the very beginning, because we all have some car dreams. Some dreams about very rare collectible cars, and it's maybe from our childhood. We saw them in the magazines or some movies, and we really dream about these cars. But do we really want to use them daily? I think that it's not like that. I had a previous video on this channel with one very simple statement, that you should buy those cars that you really want to buy. And there were a lot of comments, and there were comments like, okay, I dream about some rare version of Toyota Supra from 90s. Where should I buy it? Also some questions about how can I afford it. But that's really not those cars that you want to drive daily, and the video was mostly about those cars that you can enjoy in your everyday life. And there are plenty of cars that you can buy that wouldn't be a money pitch, and they can be quite reliable. However, they will give you true emotions every day. If you want some examples, there are a lot of such cars, but what comes to my mind first, okay, it is Mazda MX-5, it is Suzuki Jimny, if we talk about off-roaders, extremely fun to drive. Also, you can buy some Mercedes from 90s. All these cars you can buy for several K and enjoy them, go to car meets and do whatever you want. Of course, it's not a practical and rational choice. Exciting cars wouldn't be practical and wouldn't be rational, but they shouldn't be only in your dreams. Your dreams can be true, and they can be very simple. Just think about some car that you really always wanted to buy. Maybe as a second car if you want a daily driver which would be extremely reliable and you don't have enough time to repair it, or you need it to be just the car that you can rely on. And then, of course, maybe it's not the only car that you need, but your dreams are closer than you think. Also, you can choose some kind of an ordinary car, but with some interesting specification, let's put it that way. For example, I bought this Jeep Grand Cherokee with Hemi V8 engine. Jeep Grand Cherokee doesn't need Hemi V8. Pentastar 3.6 engine is absolutely enough for this car. And it's not extremely faster. It would accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour 1 second faster than Pentastar V6. But you would get a feeling of V8 in this car, also a sound of V8, and more emotions from this car, from the boring Jeep Grand Cherokee. Yes, you would pay with less gas mileage. And what? Why wouldn't you pay for your emotions with gas mileage? Come on, if you like cars, get some emotions. Your daily driver can be exciting. Maybe not that practical. But if you love cars, why wouldn't you choose something crazy, at least something crazy? Don't be afraid of it. Yes, you would pay more for maintenance, something may be broken, but you can balance it somehow. And of course, it's up to your priorities. What are you going to spend your money and time on? And if you're absolutely not ready, that's also your choice. And you maybe can be interested, you can be excited of extremely reliable Toyota Corolla. But if you want true emotions, there are a lot of them on a used car market, of course. It would be 10 years old car, but you can get them for cheap, really cheap, and enjoy them a lot. Of course, I'm talking here only about buying the car for cash. Because of course I wouldn't recommend anybody to buy a 10-15 years old BMW M5 using credit. No. First of all, you can be excited not only by BMW M5. You can get a 530. But also, of course, it's about cash buying. And there were a lot of comments under the previous video about stupid recommendations and that nobody is dreaming about the car for 5-7K. But there are a lot of wonderful cars for 5-7K if you're a real petrolhead. It wouldn't be fancy, but it would give you emotions. It can be fast. It can be extremely good on off-road, depending on what you want from the car. And that's really what you can do. You can get a cheap, really cheap, I mean 5-7K dollars for true emotions, really interesting emotions. Yes, you would invest a lot of time and money into it, and there are plenty of rational advices on this channel, but I really wanted in this and the previous video give you an idea that you can get whatever you want, and you really can have an exciting car for an affordable price, and you can live with this choice. Just be enough brave and you would get what you want, and you would get true emotions one more time. Sorry for repeating some ideas, but that's what I want to say. Thank you for watching. See you soon.